snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. We believe in treating every client with respect, compassion, and understanding. We know that navigating the legal system is stressful and overwhelming, but Liberty Law Group will carry that burden for you. When you're facing legal issues, make the right call. 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining for more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at stevensandsmith.com.
Announcing Acres' end of summer sales event. Acres has dropped its prices on select late model John Deere tractors, combines, and corn heads. Act now and upgrade your equipment before harvest season. Trade in your old equipment today and get unbelievable discounts that could save you over $100,000. With great financing options and our A-plus support, there's no better time to buy. Visit your local Acres store or see the huge savings at acres.com. That's AKRS.com to see the best prices in the nation.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation right now at appliedconnective.com.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Live from the heart of Lincoln, America, welcome to Ticket Weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in to Ticket Weeknights. Harrison runs on the 1s and 2s. As always, come 6 o'clock. We're on the 8 o'clock hour, and we got one more left before we wrap things up here on Ticket Weeknights. At 9, we'll have the Malone radio show with Michael Hunter and John. Good one to wrap things up. But in the meantime, we got Chancellor back from Arizona. Arizona, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, back home,
yes, sir.
Where I believe. So we got him in here. If you guys want to join in, 402-464-5685. The host is back. You can also join these streams. Without further ado, let's bring him in. Chancellor, how's it going?
It's going good. It's going good, of course. Cannot complain. Cannot complain a little bit. You know that phrase, my cup runneth over, of like joy or whatever. That's how I felt being back home. I got to see, dad, family, new birth in the family. Got to see nephew.
That's always a wild thing.
Yeah, so that's first.
When you see the youngins.
First, that's the first time I seen him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I got to see him for the first time. I held him. So that was a life-changing experience, and I actually mean that for real. But yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I mean, now I'm at this state where it's just like you're constantly learning. You're constantly learning about yourself. You're constantly learning about life and how life goes. And I tell you what, being back home and seeing the same things but seeing them in a different way, because you grow up in the same place, and you realize that you've gotten older, and you've not so much older in the sense of like age, but you've gotten older in the sense of like mind, to where like now that you see all these different things, you see them a totally different way. And I would say that's like a little pat on my back, because if I was to go home and I would experience the same thing, that means there really hasn't been much change. And if I'm doing, this quote unquote soul searching, or whatever you want to call it, and there ain't been no much, and there hasn't been change, then might be doing it wrong. But no, it was good to be back home and experience that. I noticed that, like, I would say one thing, quarter century wisdom start to show off. I would say the process of becoming is like better than being it, you know?
Yeah, I don't think there ever is it.
Exactly.
I don't think there ever is being it.
Yeah.
I think that's
to a sense.
I don't know,
To a
man.
sense.
I think that's your job until the end of, like, until you die.
Right. Okay.
There's always be a better version of the day before.
Let's say your goal is to be a good father.
Yeah.
So
There is like being a good father.
Right.
I
So
get what
like,
you're
I mean,
saying.
like direct things, but you'll never get there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you there.
Yeah. You'll never get there. Like the top or the best version of yourself, you'll never get there.
Well, it'd be kind of sad to know there is a ceiling.
You said there is a ceiling?
It'd be sad to know there is one.
Oh yeah, because then you get there and like, wait, this is it?
Then that's like immediate.
Yeah.
I don't know. That'd be like a brain malfunction at that point.
And I feel like it's actually encouraging that it's encouraging that there isn't one, because now you're just it's this constant stage of evolving to where it's like this. It's like you're constantly a child.
Yeah.
Like you're never evolved from being a child. A child, you ask these questions. Like I was on the plane, but this is like you can learn from anything if you just have the mind and the ears and the eyes to see it. I was on the plane and there was a family behind me, and the little kid was asking mom like all these different questions, like how fast are we going? This is this. Like, can I eat this right now? Are they gonna give me water? Like, are they gonna do this? But it's this but I saw everyone probably around was like, this kid talking super loud. She need to calm down, or he need to, pipe down, whatever. But I'm seeing it as, oh, wait, like this is how we all should be.
Yeah, he's just thirsty for some knowledge.
Right.
He's got questions.
Exactly.
But
exactly. That's how we all should be. We all should be like curious and trying to learn. But yeah, that's one of the things I learned. Like the process of becoming like is deeper. Is deeper than we think. And I think we gotta appreciate the times and take times to reflect on how far we've came. Or if you ain't came at all, you got to start. Real talk. If you ain't started, it's time to start. Day one of one day. I would start today. I would start yesterday if you could. But because the more days you take away from like becoming, quote unquote, or whatever you want to put that, you can insert and input your own word in there. But the more you wait, the more the people around you suffer from it. And the more the people you're supposed to see and the people you're supposed to meet at that being, or I would say being the person you should be, they suffer as well. So
you'll suffer the most.
Yeah, you'll suffer the most. And especially if you got people under you or above you, they'll suffer. And if you got your little mate or whatever, still ain't found a mate, man. Still ain't found a mate.
I don't know how that works.
What's the key to love, Harrison?
Just don't ask me, man. I forgot about National Girlfriend Day.
You did?
Yeah, that was a hoot and a holler.
Oh my gosh.
Tell you what. Nah, it's all right. She was cool.
Did you get the posting the next day?
We got flowers.
Okay.
It was all right.
Okay.
Luckily, I don't have one of those girls that's like, you don't know every National Girlfriend date night.
Right.
So many. You got to chill out here. There's so many holidays that are just benign that I ain't got time to keep track of them all. I got your birthday. I got our anniversary. And if we got a plan day, we got that.
You know what people be doing, and they're not sneaky. I mean, they're not slick. They're not slick. They are sneaky for this. And I'm gonna put y'all Nah, I'm not gonna put. If they listening, they listen. I doubt some girlfriends is listening. But what the dudes are doing nowadays is so crazy.
What do you mean? What are these methods here?
No, you don't want. I'm not talking to you, Harrison. I'm not about to get in trouble.
I don't want these methods for myself. But like, what are these guys doing that's sneaky?
So like the thing is to post your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Right. But they won't like post them on the page, right? What they'll do is they'll post it on like a public story.
Oh yeah.
But they'll only have certain people on it, if that makes sense.
Oh.
So they go and delete or they block the story from like certain people.
So people out there like as the reserve lineup.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dirty.
Right? And so I'm like, wait, I know you don't got no girlfriend, but you posting her. I'm like, man, y'all crazy for that, man.
That is wild.
Nah, yeah, this world we live in, man. So if y'all, maybe I just snitched. I don't know, but
they deserve to know. That's some shameless behavior.
Yeah,
Are you kidding
shameless.
me? Dude, I don't even. I don't know why it turned into a rant, but I'm so tired of like if you're dating someone, you got to have like a social media presence with that person you're dating as well.
Oh no,
that is just nonsense. What are we doing out here? I got to put up a story.
Listen,
I hate that stuff.
We finna keep it private, baby. We finna keep it all private.
What happened to that?
Yeah, what happened to that?
Why did that become a thing that's shunned upon?
I think that stunts growth in a relationship. That stunts growth. Like, how could you, if that's part of the need list, meaning like if that's part of what your girl needs from you, meaning like she needs love, attention, all these different things, and then the last number 4 on the list is post me on social media, bro. Like we gotta narrow that list down to like what is the actual needs? Like is that outside the box?
Yeah, that's a want, and that's like want 1,000.
That's like
way down.
That's not on the starting lineup. That's like Giannis's brother on the bench. Like you gonna get in late game.
I'm being real. That's like your elementary gym. Like that's like your coach in elementary ball. That is outrageous. If like
that's high school ball.
I think that's
that's my gosh,
rough, dude. If social media is a serious requirement for you guys to date, most
Harrison,
outrageous.
Harrison,
thing.
I'll preface it by saying this: I haven't dated someone in a while, so it's been
I hear the game's changed.
That's what I'm saying. So the game might have changed, but it might have changed even more. Yeah, for the worse. It might have changed to where now, that's Anthony Davis or LeBron James in the lineup. It's love, it's attention in social media, so you never know.
Makes me sick. Shout out that guy. He's definitely listening to the ticket. Hopefully he's getting some advice. He's out there looking for a woman. But...
Hey, if you're looking for love, man, if you're looking for love, I don't really got the answer for you. I don't got the answer for you. Harrison might. You can hit the text line 402-464-5685.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that here soon.
You're pretty much just two numbers off.
I'm gonna get that here soon.
Not even that. Gave you time, you would have got it eventually. Yeah, I don't know what it looks like. I got the high school girl, so I haven't dated in years, man. It's been, I don't know what it looks like. If you just got download apps, that kind of seems like a nightmare in itself.
Oh no, don't do the apps.
Yeah. Well, I never have to.
Yeah. Speaking out to the world, do not do the apps. Although my sister and her husband, Mr. Stilly, they met on a dating app.
I think there's like ones that aren't terrible.
Well, I mean, they met on one that, I'm not saying
bad rep though.
I'm not saying the worst. It's not the worst one.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to say they met on Tinder.
That's always one that
it wasn't a swipe right. It wasn't a swipe right situation.
Yeah, I don't know. I know, like, I can't tell you. I think I know people that use like Bumble, but they're from my small town. Like, it's crazy.
Got about 40 people on the Bumble.
Yeah, I just for real. Like, you're in Arlington. Say if I probably pull up like a Bumble Arlington, it's gonna give me like 5 people max. Like, there's no way that can be very efficient.
Yeah, you got a real starting lineup to go through.
I'd imagine in your case, the strength would be just going up to people, because people are so scared to talk to each other. I feel like if you really want to date someone, if you just talk to them, girl or boy, Actually, just showing like a normal human interaction without trying to DM or slide to be like, oh wow,
Right.
you stuck out. You weren't scared and actually just said what's up instead of trying to DM me and then meet up or do whatever kind of weird maneuver. But
Right.
find me on an Instagram story. I think that's underrated.
Nah, for sure. I think there was some statistic I seen a while back that the rate that men and women are interacting is going down.
Oh, dude, it's all time low.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I saw like a theory. One of the theories was that men have like these preconceived notions that women have such high expectations that they will never meet them.
Yeah.
And so men don't even want to approach because of the things, and women won't approach because there's been these I would say like these foundations or whatever that say that women, or principles that have been said that
they're to be chased.
Women need to be chased and women don't go up to men. And so now both of these parties are either nervous to going up to people, or they feel like they don't need to, so they're both like just staying away from each other.
It's bad. If I had to sum up what dating looks like in the US right now, it just looks like a bad junior high dance. You know what those look like, where you got one side boys, one side girls? Man, like,
you got some wall huggers.
But we got like wallflowers across the board. It's insane.
You remember those dances? Do you remember those dances? Did you have those?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you had
I was wall tree though.
This is how it went though. This is how it went. You had wall, and then you had like couples. The couples were the mergers though.
Yeah.
The couples would be like, hey, Savannah over there want to talk to Jimmy. And Jimmy would be like, hey, if you guys come over. And that's how it would start. It would be just a one-on-one thing. And then all of a sudden there would be some type of merge.
Yeah.
Probably like an hour and 30 minutes into the night.
Yeah.
Real late.
The juice starting to give you a little bit of sugar. You're feeling good.
Yeah.
Loose.
Yeah. And then that one song come on, everyone goes to the dance floor. And then all of a sudden it's just the way it was supposed to be from the beginning.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, nowadays they probably on their phone the whole time.
Shout out those people. Connor Wibben.
Connor.
Yeah, that's the guy. He was the merger, man.
He was the merger back in the day?
That's who I'm dating now, which is crazy.
Oh,
you
really?
mentioned that and like triggered a memory.
Really?
Yeah, I saw the guy at the wedding. Was that last weekend too. So great guy if you know him from the Hartington area.
There you go. Arlington. Wait.
Hartington.
Yeah. I was about to say Arlington. Hartington, Nebraska.
Yeah, it's a great place.
Great place.
I'll cut that up, send it to everybody. All 1,600 message you. We're big time. Thanks, brother.
Oh my gosh. Well, we got how much time we got? We got a little bit of time left.
Yeah, we're kind of going all over the map here.
Yeah. Let's lock in. Nebraska football fall camp round day 5-ish, I believe. Day 4, day 5. This is an interesting time in fall camp. You kind of get past, or I actually believe they just finished scrimmage 1, because I think that's where the injuries occurred with Teddy and I forget the other dude's name.
Teddy Brasco.
Yeah. Which that breaks my heart for Teddy. I know he's dealt with a lot of stuff. I know he's dealt with the labrum and the ACL at the same time. And so now it's ACL. So prayers to him.
I'm thinking, what's his name? Bryce? Is that it?
Yeah, I think it's a younger guy.
Bryce.
But yeah.
It is a younger guy.
Yeah. So now in fall camp is slowly. It's funny. They say that you're the most fresh you feel in fall camp is day 1. Day 1 is the most fresh you feel. And to add a different perspective for maybe a listener who's never gone into fall camp, these days just become one. Like there's no, you don't even know if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. All you know is if it install 1, install 2, or install 3. That's all you know. And install simply means going over a playbook. So install 1 would just be the base foundation of a playbook. If you're an inside zone team, you're going to be learning how to run inside zone, and you just learn that in spring ball. It's kind of the same format of spring ball, just not back to back days. And obviously there's no school during this time. But yeah, it's awesome. I saw Deshaun Singleton. He said some positive things about Dylan Raiola. And one thing I know about Deshaun, he wouldn't say it if it wasn't true.
Hey, that's good. That's actually good to know.
You know what I'm saying? Like he wouldn't just
people exist.
He wouldn't just get on there and just be like, "Yeah, Dylan giving us good looks and whatever." Like he's not that type of person. Like he a real thoroughbred dude. So he got up there and said Dylan will not he doesn't throw bad reads. Like he doesn't throw, like he puts the ball where he wants to, and when it's not there, he doesn't force it. Basically, that's to summarize what he said. And he's giving the defense good fits. Like as a defensive player too, defense players is wired different. You got Jay Foreman on the show, right? You got Terrell Farley on the show. VJ wired like a defense player. I ain't gonna lie, right? But for the most part, those guys are wired different. Like if you say, like, we beat you at practice, they finna be all up in arms, right? But when a defense player gives a quarterback and a player credit like that, it hit completely different. And usually it could be followed by like, yeah, but we still it was kind of like it almost made it feel like
the way I kind of took it is like he's picking up on what we're doing. Like it's challenging us a little more than we thought. Like he's picking up our weakness on defense easier than we anticipated.
It made it feel like there was true competition.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't a freshman thing, Like we still talking about a freshman.
Yeah.
I think people still have to realize that, like, when you hear positive things, the biggest jump, I said this last show, but PJ Fleck said this while we were at Big Ten Media talking to Sirius XM. He said, the transition from high school to college is the biggest jump you can make. There's no jump closer to that, because if you're a good player in college, you can go to NFL and still, perform well, because it's just a bunch of good college players and great and excellent college players as well.
Certainly today.
Yeah.
Back then you couldn't say that, but today you definitely can. Brock Purdy.
Right.
The Texans, what am I? CJ Stroud. Bryce Young, I blame the Panthers more on him.
Right.
Trevor Lawrence, I know it's not exactly what you wanted, but pretty promising.
Kyler Murray,
like Justin Fields, like even though these all haven't been just electric.
Jordan Love.
Yeah, not a rookie though. He had some time to develop.
Okay, yeah.
I'm talking guys to just get plugged in,
straight in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and like obviously some better than others, but that's like three dudes, at least in the guys we named. That I mean, Brock Purdy went to NFC Championship game, one away from the Super Bowl. CJ Stroud got to a divisional round playoffs.
Right.
Caleb Williams. Find out.
We'll see
what happens, but like it certainly seems like the NFL jump is becoming easier.
Yeah.
High school to college. So I think college is just getting that much better. I mean, the playbook expansion from high school, especially depending on where you went to high school, like it can be leaps and bounds.
Right. And I know the playbooks have evolved since I was in high school, and I was in high school. Like,
Carter Nelson's going from an 8-man playbook. Nothing against 8-man,
right?
But it's different.
And what I would be curious to know is if they actually have a playbook. Like when I was in college, when I was in high school, we was, top 3 in Arizona, highest class, whatever, but we didn't really have a playbook. It was kind of like, it was so strange. It was like everything was like passed down. So like freshmen, the same plays.
Yeah.
JV, the same plays. And varsity, you have the same plays. So it was like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like,
that's crazy. So you never got like a playbook at the beginning of the year.
No.
What'd you do for? Did you have like quick? I don't even know what the hell you want to call them.
Yeah, we had wristbands.
Okay,
we had wristbands. So like you would have.
We just calling everything off the wristband.
You had 1 through 30. No, we would do the huddle, and the quarterback would run to the sideline.
Okay,
that's how ancient it was. It feels like, bro.
We had if we were say go double tight, say we're going pro right instead. We just whichever player's got to know the call and communicate the call, whether it's wide receiver, tight end, or kicker, like quarterback, whoever just shove it in gets the call.
Imagine that Dylan Rowler runs to the sideline every play.
Yeah,
that's the type of work.
You wouldn't just have the guy who's heading in on that play just get the call and give it to the quarterback.
Listen. I don't know if you trust in some of the players that I played with to go run and say, go ghost right, Z move, 350 X bender. Like, I don't know if they're ready for that at that time.
This is going to make myself look bad. Trips right flower pot. Can you remember that?
Trips right flower pot?
Yeah.
Flower pot?
Yeah.
What was the flower pot play?
That's a tree route. That's how because like
a tree was a tree.
So like it was like, we'd have the numbers, but every now and then to simplify what we would do, it'd just be a flower pot. Like that is, I can't remember what the routes were on it, but it was 3 receivers. That's why you called it flower pot. And like, I can't remember why exactly we did that. If it was like a small audible you can make, or if it's like a set, that's what flower pot was. But yeah, I'm trying to remember how our plays were called. Pretty efficient though. Didn't have problems with it.
Yeah.
I don't know how complex they were either though. That's the thing I always wonder.
When I was home, I saw I had my Nebraska playbook.
Yeah.
And I just was curious, so I just flipped through it. In the first page, our inside zone that we had, and obviously it's changed, so I'm not like giving out like any tips or anything. The inside zones that we had, like this was like 21 season. The amount of different inside zones we had, oh boy. I feel like that playbook, walking into that playbook 2021, you need the Lord Jesus on your side
Just
to understand
overly
that.
complicated.
Oh my gosh.
I do remember just the crazy motions all the time
Yeah.
within that offense, which is fine, but it's like,
because
it's got to do something.
Right. Coming into it, I'm like, okay, like they finna have, whatever. So what people don't understand is, so you can signal in formation, right?
Yeah.
So you signal in formation. Usually it's like trips,
Yeah,
2 receivers on the side, 1 receiver, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So now you have trip, you got formation, you got motion, you got to know the motions. And Frost had like probably like 15 different motions.
He was known for his motions.
Right.
Like that was supposed to
and you
be
had
his...
shifts.
Yeah.
You had shifts. So those are like different than motions, right? And then you would have pass pro or the run concept, right? But the thing with the run concept and the pass pro, it was completely different because there was a number system signal for the numbers. So for 0, all these different things, right? So you have to remember not only the formations, right? Not only the shifts, you got to know the number system. And you got to know it quick. Like you can't.
Yeah, now we're getting too crazy with it.
Yeah.
That's getting crazy with it.
Now, and then right after that, you have to know the actual plays. We didn't even get to the plays. We didn't get to the plays. You got to know the plays. Because if you run inside zone, say 51, right? That's inside zone.
Yeah.
51. That's to the left, right? Well, you can run 51 toga. You can run 51 split. You can run 51 bluff. You can run 51 trap. You can run 51 leak. You can run all these different things,
that's
right?
just the first layer of verbiage.
That's just 51.
Yeah.
That's just 51.
Yeah, that's just the first layer.
Add an RPO on that. Yeah, so yeah, and then there was like then you go and hurry up. There's automatic rules and hurry up that you don't signal in.
You just got to remember.
You got to know it. So if we run a hurry up and we run inside zone, the outside receivers have to run stings or RPOs.
It amazes me, some of these guys that play college football, that they have low GPAs.
Honestly,
because it's a complicated sport that to kind of keep it all clicking in function.
To be 100, honestly, I don't blame them.
Do you think it's just like the wear?
Some of them, like if you're actually playing.
Yeah.
Now, if you're not playing and you don't really need to know the playbook, what you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? But if you have to memorize the playbook during the week, like during the week, it changes every day.
Especially a short week.
Bro.
So you play on Friday.
Oh boy. I feel, yeah.
It's tough.
It's tough.
I agree, though, as we throw it to break here. The jump today is certainly from high school to college. As college gets only better. Now we're sitting here with the only Power 4 now as well. So especially if you want to play one of those Power 4s, I'd imagine that jump is pretty extreme. Don't go anywhere. We'll keep it rolling. We got 2 more segments. Brewington back in Lincoln as I try to get my ads pulled up here. There we are. So we'll keep it rolling if you guys want to join in. 402-464-5685. Starter Heyman text line. We'll talk to you in just a little bit.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports is quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, 2-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186. Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
and electrical.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. We believe in treating every client with respect, compassion, and understanding. We know that navigating the legal system is stressful and overwhelming, but Liberty Law Group will carry that burden for you. When you're facing legal issues, make the right call. 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining for more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at stevensandsmith.com.
Announcing Acres' end of summer sales event. Acres has dropped its prices on select late model John Deere tractors, combines, and corn heads. Act now and upgrade your equipment before harvest season. Trade in your old equipment today and get unbelievable discounts that could save you over $100,000. With great financing options and our A+ support, there's no better time to buy. Visit your local Acres store or see the huge savings at acres.com. That's AKRS.com to see the best prices in the nation.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation right now at appliedconnective.com.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports is quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into What's Brewing, Chancellor Brewington, Harrison Arns on the 1s and 2s. Up next, we got the Malone Radio Show. Michael Hunter, John Goodwin, both in studio behind me, as those guys will start at the 9 o'clock hour, going 9 to 10. We got the host, Chancellor Brewington, the former Husker tight end, to my left. Talked a little bit of Husker football. We haven't talked Olympics yet.
Oh, my goodness.
And USA bodied Brazil, blew them out of the water. Out of a day where you had a bunch of games that felt really close. Serbia, Australia goes into overtime. I think Germany had a tight one as well. Canada falls to France after whooping France in the exhibition, the quote-unquote friendlies. How are you feeling with these basketball teams? You got Germany and France on the one side, and tomorrow I believe the USA plays Serbia.
I feel really confident.
I'm feeling better than I did before.
Obviously, it's hard to beat a team twice, but we had this conversation earlier when they're going through like the prelim games, and we almost lost to South Sudan, these close games coming in, and then they just hit a different switch. It's so interesting how elite guys have that switch.
You think it's chemistry, or do you think it's the switch, quote unquote?
I would say it's chemistry and the switch.
Yeah, I agree.
That's fair. And I feel like the roles of the players were more clear and identified as the games went on.
Can you explain Steph, though? He's the one guy that, man, he's like Jamal Murray for Canada. Just has not. I can't figure out why Steph's struggling so much. Is it because the team isn't flowing through him?
Yeah, it's interesting because if you look at how the Warriors play, especially on offense, they do so many things with Steph. He comes off screens. He even sets screens. He brings the ball up. He's all the offenses around him.
So to get him open, right?
Right. And so I would wonder, and I would kind of assume that there's kind of a getting used to not being the main attention, having to, play, not having to, or getting to play with LeBron, getting to play with D-Book, getting to play with AD and Joel Embiid and Jason Tatum and Drew Holiday,
Devin Booker.
All these different people. So I wonder if it's just like, where do I fit in this? Although he is, arguably the best quote unquote point guard of all time, top 10 player, no doubt, by the time he finishes. But yeah, it's interesting to see which people can fit into any environment.
Well, out of all the guys, just because Steve Kerr's the coach, I thought he'd be able to click in pretty smooth.
Right. And I wonder if it's a thing where like, it's like, this, not to sound like weird, but Steve Kerr got new toys.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Like this guy,
really good ones.
Like he got KD back.
Yeah.
And one thing about KD, he can play in any lineup.
Oh man,
because it's just wing ball. It's just ISO ball.
You know what KD's good too in FIBA?
I mean, yeah, let's hear it.
He shoots the ball. He doesn't put it on the deck. That's what you need to do. You need to move it, pass it, or shoot it. We're still got a little bit of we put the ball on the deck too much.
Yeah,
we look a lot better on that aspect. And again, that's why I think LeBron, give him a lot of credit. He's amazing.
You know who's playing a really good game right now?
Bam Adebayo or D Book
and AD.
AD, yeah, AD's been nice.
AD's been pretty not he's not putting up 30-point games, but he's playing get you around that double range. Like he's playing really consistent. So I wonder.
Oh, you think the Lakers are going to make some noise?
I'm just saying.
Nah.
AD playing great. LeBron is obviously just tearing it up. You know what I'm saying?
I don't trust any of the other players around the Lakers.
If those two play at a high clip, it's over with.
There's a good chance, but it ain't over. How about the guy that USA is going to be playing?
Who, Jokic?
Yeah. That's one NBA dude.
Yeah.
That's just just dominating.
Hey, tell you what. I'm telling you, Serbia has a chance. They have a slim chance.
Yeah, they got a sliver of a chance. I'll say
Slim
still
chance.
USA favored.
Slim chance.
I think they're probably two in the power rankings.
If Jokic goes for 65, they might win. They might win. But I just don't see it happening. They can throw 3 legit bodies at Jokic. 4.
Mm-hmm.
They can throw Bam at Jokic. They can throw AD at Jokic, which AD has had a lot of success against Jokic.
Yeah.
They can throw. I wouldn't really trust Joel Embiid that much. And they can throw LeBron at Jokic as well. So it's who do you can just throw different bodies, and Jokic
you kind of saw that. He still had a good game, but he still had to be more passive. He had to really let his teammates try to do more of the damage because they had the mismatches.
I really see I don't see any other way that, USA basketball doesn't come out with the gold.
Now, France was interesting how they beat Canada too. They benched Rudy Gobert.
Really?
Yeah, they benched Rudy Gobert. Really hardly played at all. I don't know if he played at all in that fourth quarter. They just do the one man. Victor's their guy though, not Rudy, and it was kind of a way to deal with Canada because they were just getting killed by their guards, so they had to go a little bit smaller, get some more size in there, a little more speed.
I hope it's
France flipped the script on their. So I think we'll still be able to beat them, but they're interesting.
I hope it's France that we play in the finals.
Yeah,
because I want to see
France as opposed to Germany.
Seeing Victor and LeBron and just Victor and USA match up. There's a lot of storylines there.
That'd be fun too.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You got Rudy Gobert.
Imagine you can say as a 19-year-old kid play great first year NBA. He was all rookie team, of course.
Victor?
Yeah.
Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year, all rookie team. And then you go and get a silver medal. That's pretty cool.
That is really cool. Trying to think of anybody in Germany, any rookies there. No, I think Victor.
Yeah.
Can't think of everybody else. You got any other teams or even the Olympic events before we got one more minute before we go to break here?
Well, I see right now we got total medalists. We're leading.
We're leading finally. Well, we had track events. When track starts,
you just get a bunch of.
We dominate.
Yeah.
Why are we so good at track? That is something we just dominate in at an insane level. And the hurdles in particular, I don't know why. We're just incredible at hurdles.
I'm not sure, but I'll read off the top 3. You got United States 94. You got China 65. You got Australia 41.
Yeah.
France, or I should say, France has 51. So they're top 3. But yeah, I mean, we're
leading
killing
in gold, right?
27 gold medals.
Yeah.
35 silver and 32 bronze. That's domination right there. That's domination. And to add in a goal coming in here soon with basketball.
Yeah, and women's.
Yeah.
Chalked them both up. 3-on-3.
I mean,
big bummer. That thing's officiated so poorly. 12-second shot clock. 12-second shot clock. And it starts when you get the rebound. And
who did USA put out there? Are they okay? Are they pro basketball players?
I
don't believe.
Check. So this is the problem, and Brian Windhorst spoke about this. A little bit of, you can call it tinfoil hat wherever, but this is on Windhorst's opinion. He hopped on the Pat McAfee show and kind of explaining how FIBA does not want really good NBA players to be on 3-on-3. They kind of want to win that one to promote basketball
to the
elsewhere and not just have USA dominate.
Right.
So it's not like they're saying Kyrie can't do it, but Kyrie obviously would have been a great pick. Caitlin Clark, even for instance, I know we had Haley Van Lith, but Caitlin Clark would have been a good fit. They make it, you have to jump through 10 different hoops, and you actually have to have some eligibility. Like, you can't just be your first time playing 3-on-3 basketball at the Olympic level. Like, you have to have competed in multiple events prior. In which, if you're in the NBA, are you doing that?
Right.
No. So they make it kind of weird and hard that if you're gonna do it, you're gonna have to like spend so much of your precious time, especially if you're a young athlete trying to get ready.
Yeah.
Like doing all this 3-on-3
Like,
stuff.
imagine if you go and send like some retired NBA players out there. Like, imagine if you send Michael Beasley's killing it in the Big Three, right? You send him, you send like a older, like Carmelo Anthony or like someone who's like fresh out the league, and like Jamal Crawford. If you send those three out there to the 3-on-3 USA Olympics, do you think they come home with gold?
With the player you just mentioned?
Yeah.
There's a chance. Yeah, definitely.
Right?
Yeah. I'd hope so.
Like we just talking about like retired players. So imagine if you get 3 like non-starters from the NBA.
You probably still win gold.
Easy.
I think you do.
You get some two-way players, you're easily winning gold.
Okay, I want to see if you can guess one guy who's on this 3-on-3 team. And I don't feel bad for not fully remembering. I do feel bad about one guy because he's an icon.
He's an icon?
Yeah, he kind of. I mean, he is in his own way. Great song.
Song?
It was in one.
Birdman?
You got Jimmer Fredette.
He's on the 3?
3-on-3.
Okay.
Kenyon Barry.
Okay.
Dylan Travis. Kareem Maddox.
No disrespect. I just haven't heard of the other ones.
No, and that's fine.
Jimmer Fredette, of course.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the one, the icon.
Yeah.
Like, he was
college.
not, obviously not NBA, but I think he played for like Sharks, Shanghai Sharks, something in China. He's pretty good over there for a while, but like, that's kind of like what we're throwing out there. It's very much like what basketball was back in the day where we weren't really putting our best guys in there and we just try to dominate anyways.
Like, go put Jalen
lost.
Brunson. Like, the people who didn't make the USA team, like, go throw them out there.
Can you imagine if you put like a Joel Embiid or even an Anthony, you put Anthony Davis out there, you put LeBron James out there.
And Steph.
Give me another just big giant. Like someone that you just good luck. Kevin Durant.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, who's
I mean,
stopping that team?
I don't think they would.
Nobody's stopping that.
They
team.
would play games with people.
Yeah.
They would play actual games with people.
Defense is locked up.
Yeah. You're not.
It's elite defense, elite offense, and nobody can block a single shot.
That's actually that's
the most
playing
broken 3-on-3 I can make.
That's playing with all 99s on 2K.
Yeah.
3-on-3.
Yeah.
Like,
and then taking the opposing team sliders and like
sliding them down to about like 65
Yeah.
on every category. Yeah.
That's like, to me, my understanding of Brian Windhorst's comments, and it kind of makes sense when you read the list. It's like, I can see how that works.
That makes sense.
Make a lot of hoops you got to jump through. NBA guys not one to do it. We'll throw the break, one quick break, and then we'll have a final segment to wrap up what's brewing Chancellor Brewington.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, 2-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186. Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
and electrical.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, wrapping things up here on What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington. We got the former Husker tight end to my left. If you guys got any last-second comments, 402-464-5685. And since we got a little bit of time, Chancellor, I'll use one from the text line itself. This one coming from Aaron. Again, this was going back towards the beginning when we were talking about the playbook. And it's actually kind of a good question because as a coach, I don't know how I'd be able to figure this one out either. Speaking about the playbook, how do coaches make sure the players know and fully understand the plays? Like, is there a moment where you can kind of see the coaches start pulling back? And if so, what time of year is that where they really, when you guys are getting out plays and the coaches got that trust that you guys know what's going on and they're not just stopping every rep to fix something?
Yeah, so I'll say that's the importance of spring ball. That's why spring ball is so important, is that you go through the same installs during spring ball. So spring ball is a 5-week thing. And so for the first 2 weeks, you go through install 1, next 2 weeks, install 2, install 3. So then you repeat those in more and more depth. Obviously, fall camp is every single day. So it's, you usually practice Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe a walk through Friday, scrimmage Saturday, off day Sunday. So during that whole week, you're doing install 1. So you go over it, and then install 2. There's some different variants off of install 1 that are added on and that you keep. So it's not like you just do install 1 and then you don't revisit install 1 till season. You do install 1 and you add in install 2. So now you got inside zone and counter. And then you next week, week 3, you add inside zone counter and you add the RPOs off that too. So it's like this constant progression, but you keep the ones that you already built. It's like that game where, the car ride games where you go around the circle and say, a letter that a word that starts with A and then a word that starts with B, but you got to repeat the A word. So like apple, banana, carrot, apple, banana, carrot.
It's like a version of banana phone.
Exactly. So it's the same thing with the installs though. You keep the installs until now you get into week 5, and week 5 is game prep week. So the last week of fall camp is always used to prep for the first game. And if you understand, and smart coaches do this, they kind of sprinkle in from the beginning of camp little wrinkles that they'll use for game 1. Usually going into camp, you should already have because there's no game 1, you have no updates on your opponent, I would say, right?
Yeah,
unless you're cheating, like
Michigan. Week 1, and pull counters down.
Yeah,
you got some info.
Yeah, but you have whatever. So you can game prep week 1 in spring, right? So you should already have game 1 prep. So during install, you're throwing in little wrinkles for game 1. Install 1, install 2, install 3, install 4, install 5. You get all the crazy wrinkles in. Now you're getting into game prep week. And now everyone by about week 4 should know the basis of the install. Now week 5, you get into specific wrinkles for the week, right? So that's kind of how it works. And you build trust. Coaches build trust with the players as they go through it. And that's what walkthroughs in fall camp is so crucial, because you constantly get these reps where you're like, bro, we've had 2 walkthroughs today. Like, I'm sick and tired of this. But that's why you have walkthroughs, so players and coaches build the trust, and coaches need the reps too.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Coaches need the reps too. Coaches need to understand what to call, how to call it. Signalers need reps. Like it's really just a month of reps, and by the end of it, you should be able to write every play in your playbook.
Yeah, it's not going to be perfect, obviously.
Right.
Always you just go undefeated if it was perfect already. But if you just don't know at all, you're probably just not out there on the field. But makes sense. But that's going to wrap it up for us. Shout out to you guys for joining in on the Starter Heyman text line. Don't go anywhere. Like I said before, we got one more show to wrap things up before we get done with Ticket Weeknights here. The Malone Radio Show, that will go from 9 to 10 p.m. Michael Hunter, John Goodwin, the Malone Center. All good stuff there. So don't go anywhere. We'll keep it rolling, and we'll talk to you guys again tomorrow.